If your life had already changed, would you even recognize it? Or would you still be sitting there thinking nothing happened, while everything quietly reorganized beneath your awareness? Because the most important shifts do not announce themselves. They do not come with absolute certainty. They do not arrive with a clear before and after. And they definitely do not feel the way you were taught to expect, which is precisely what makes this so subtle and dangerous. Because the deeper the transformation actually goes, the less obvious it feels to your conscious mind, since you were conditioned throughout your entire life to associate real change with intensity, with something deeply emotional, highly visible, and undeniable, a dramatic turning point where everything feels different enough that you can point to it and declare that this is it. But real timeline shifts that actually alter your reality do not follow that loud pattern at all. Instead, they integrate quietly, and the very moment they integrate, they stop feeling like change and start feeling like you, which is where most people completely misinterpret their own evolution, not because nothing happened, but because the new state became familiar much faster than they ever anticipated. And from a neurological perspective, this process is completely natural because your brain is hardwired to normalize whatever becomes consistent, meaning that once a new mental pattern stabilizes, whether it is a new way of thinking, reacting, or perceiving, it quickly becomes your baseline. And once it becomes your baseline, it no longer feels like something new or revolutionary, but rather like the way things have always been. So instead of recognizing your profound transformation, you experience seamless continuity, creating a psychological illusion where you look at your external world and assume nothing has changed, even though what you are actually measuring is merely surface-level evidence, while the underlying operating system generating your reality has already completely shifted. Meaning your reactions are no longer the same, your emotional charge is no longer the same, and your overall relationship with reality is no longer the same. But because there was no dramatic cosmic event marking the transition, your mind falsely assumes nothing significant occurred, especially when you bring this into the framework of quantum manifestation, where reality is not fixed but deeply responsive. Meaning what you experience is not merely an objective reflection of external conditions, but a direct reflection of the observer state from which you observe those conditions. So when you change the observer, you begin to change what can be perceived, selected, and reinforced in the quantum field without requiring a visible rupture, but rather a fundamental shift in coherence. And once that shift begins, you stop reinforcing the old version of reality, even if everything around you still looks superficially familiar, which explains why the early stages of a timeline shift feel invisible, as the environment has not fully reorganized yet, even though you have, creating a temporary delay that breeds confusion when you expect immediate external confirmation and look outside to validate what has already taken root inside, leading to the inaccurate conclusion that nothing changed, when in reality the internal shift has already locked in and the physical world is simply catching up. So the real question is not whether your life has changed, but whether you are still responding to reality the same way you used to. Because if your reactions are different, if your emotional baseline is different, and if your need to control, chase, or overinterpret has softened, then something fundamental has already moved, and you simply failed to notice it because you became the shift itself, normalizing it so thoroughly that it feels natural, obvious, and like the way things are supposed to be, hiding the true magnitude of what actually occurred, as a quiet reorganization of the observer that alters what reality can become, bringing you to the realization that you are no longer trying to shift timelines because you already did, which becomes undeniable when you examine the first major sign of a timeline shift, which is not something you actively see, but something you no longer do, characterized by moments where the exact same triggering situation appears in your life, but your response is completely different, not because you forced yourself to act better or exercised immense willpower, but because the old reactive pattern simply does not activate the same way anymore, serving as one of the most precise structural indicators that your timeline has shifted, since your reality is defined not just by what happens to you, but by how you respond to what happens. Considering that for most of your life your reactions were entirely predictable, where certain triggers automatically produce specific emotional responses, thoughts, and behaviors in a closed loop of stimulus, reaction, and reinforcement that stabilized your previous reality. Whereas now, when the stimulus appears, a space opens up between cause and effect, allowing you to observe instead of collapsing into the emotion, pause instead of following the old thought pattern, and disrupt the entire neural architecture that used to define your identity, which neuroscience explains as the interruption of automatic pathways where the brain, having spent years optimizing certain responses for speed and energy efficiency, now slows down and forms new pathways requiring conscious awareness, making you realize that something that once completely controlled you no longer holds the same power over you. Whether it is a situation that previously triggered severe anxiety now feeling manageable, a topic that caused overthinking now feeling neutral, or a conversation that used to ruin your mood for days now passing through you in minutes. And because these internal shifts lack theatrical drama, you fail to register them as monumental transformations, even though every time you refuse to react the old way, you stop reinforcing the old identity, causing it to lose coherence and allowing quantum manifestation to function practically, as changing your state alters your interpretations, decisions, and ultimate outcomes, meaning you are no longer observing reality from the old version of yourself, nor are you automatically becoming what you feel, which transitions awareness into a brand new identity and shifts the timeline along with it, leading directly into the second sign, which is even more subtle because it does not manifest in how you react, but in what no longer feels important to you, where things that once carried immense weight, urgency, or emotional intensity suddenly lose their charge, not because you forced yourself to detach, lost your ambition, or became indifferent, but because the underlying emotional attachment sustaining those desires, problems, or identities has dissipated, which confuses many people into thinking they have lost motivation or disconnected from life, when in reality, they have simply lost emotional attachment, which is critical because attachment is the energetic glue that locks your attention into a specific problem or outcome and forces your system to continuously reinforce it, whereas when the emotional charge vanishes, you can think about the same situation without being pulled into its drama, echoing Neville Goddard's teaching on detaching from the old state, and Abraham Hicks' concept of releasing resistance by no longer activating the same vibration, thereby causing the physical structures held together by that emotional reinforcement to dissolve, which can feel strange because you find yourself looking at your old life from the outside without being inside it, stepping away from intensity as your reference point for reality, and stepping into quantum coherence, which feels quiet, stable, consistent, and spacious, proving that the dissolution of old attachments is freeing your system from the patterns that kept your previous reality locked in place, which smoothly transitions into the third sign, where the external behavior of reality itself begins to feel slightly different around you, as situations feel less immediate, responses from people feel subtly delayed, and time itself seems to stretch, slow down, or lose its sense of frantic urgency, creating a temporary phase of disorientation, where the old patterns of reality are no longer being reinforced, but the new patterns have not yet fully stabilized, causing life to feel slightly misaligned, unpredictable, or less reactive, which is a classic system transition where temporary unpredictability occurs as old coherence breaks down and new coherence builds up, a crucial phase where most people make the grave mistake of trying to force clarity, panic, or push reality back into its old familiar rhythm, whereas what is actually required is grounded stability, trust, and consistency without needing immediate feedback, allowing the gap of recalibration to exist so the new timeline can fully organize itself, which then reveals the fourth sign, a profound internal state that most people spend decades trying to achieve through intense effort, yet when it arrives naturally, they often overlook it, which is an undeniable sense of deep internal calm that exists independently of external circumstances, where you feel centered not because all your problems are solved or because you forced a positive mindset, but because your nervous system is no longer generating high levels of internal disturbance or constantly scanning for danger, breaking the old neurological link that equated tension with awareness and worry with responsibility, thereby inducing heart-brain coherence, where the body stops pumping stress chemistry, the mind stops generating panic-driven thoughts, and calm becomes your natural baseline state, which is immensely powerful in manifestation because the quantum field never responds to what you occasionally feel, but rather to your baseline state, meaning that a stable, stress-free baseline stops broadcasting signals of chaos and creates a coherent foundation capable of supporting an entirely new reality, which leads directly to the fifth and final definitive sign that seals your timeline shift, a complete transformation in your relationship with time and the future itself, where without any conscious force, you completely stop chasing the things you once felt you desperately needed, retaining your direction, intention, and forward momentum, but completely eliminating the underlying panic, urgency, and feeling that you are fundamentally incomplete without an external outcome, transforming your manifestation practice from a desperate attempt to attract something in the future or force reality to yield into an embodied state of operating as the version of yourself who already possesses it, stabilizing the quantum observer so consistently that you no longer broadcast conflicting signals or collapse chaotic realities based on daily mood swings, allowing opportunities, decisions, and synchronicities to align effortlessly without friction because you are no longer interfering with the flow of reality, confirming that you did not merely manifest a new result, but rather became the person who no longer needs to chase it, meaning your timeline has already shifted. The foundational reality is already locked in, and your only task moving forward is to maintain consistency. Stay aligned with this new version of yourself, refrain from sliding back into old familiar patterns of urgency, and embody the state that allows your physical world to fully reorganize around your true being.